should be
Holy
backwards. The guy in
shit.
charge would say 12 o'clock if he's looking at a sunset, and I have red paint on my ass. That's right, red paint all over my ass.
Wow, he's like super smart. What's up, Jabroni Steven here, and welcome back to yet another reaction. Today we are hopping into Malcolm in the Middle, a series that was greenlit over on Patreon, and they wanted me to check it out, so here we are. If you're watching this over here on YouTube, that means several episodes are already over there on Patreon. If you want to show some support and you actually enjoy the series, if you do, give it a big like, give it a big thumbs up. You guys know what to do. Want episodes early? Head over to Patreon. All that good stuff. Yeah, don't know much about the show. I think my sister watched it. Because she said that The Middle, which is currently on like ABC, is kind of like this show, so I'm thinking she watched it or she knows about it. I might have seen an episode here too, maybe, I don't know, or maybe clips. I know that Frankie Muniz, right? That's the kid's name, and he has like a black friend, right? He has a weird younger brother. Is Neil Patrick Harris in the show? There's like a blonde kid, like a tall blonde. He has like three brothers, right? Two brothers. Malcolm in the no, there's three brothers. There's a little one. There's one that's like a little bit older, and then there's like an older one that's not there, right? I'm guessing, or like a neighbor. I don't know. I've never seen the series. I know that Bryan Cranston is in it. I remember seeing a sketch on like SNL or something, or Breaking Bad and the show. So, the show's about a middle class family, I think. I don't know. We're gonna hop in here, have a good time. I don't know what this is. Yeah, but hopefully you guys are gonna enjoy the series. Make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe. Pretty much, I've said like 17 times. Here we go.
This is my oldest brother, Francis. He's the one I really like, so of course, he got sent to military school. My name is Malcolm. You want to know what the best thing about childhood is? At some point, it stops.
Holy hell, look at my man's back. Dear Jesus.
Malcolm, what are you doing? Get in here!
I can tell you. You cheated. Give it. Give it.
Oh, shit.
Look at this.
Dude, what the hell? How is this
Sending
the
an
morning?
unmanned probe to Venus and letting a bunch of school children name it.
What projects?
Yeah. Sounds exciting, Mom. Oh, my
Dude.
Jesus.
Malcolm, you come right home from school today. I made a play date for you with Stevie Canarbin, and you have to take a bath.
If I give up now, I won't get the lecture.
You kids, you just take your legs for granted, you know, like nothing could ever happen to him. Well, let me tell you something.
Is she
That is
shaving
just
his
wishful
balls right
thinking.
now?
There's meningitis, there are car accidents. I could be giving you a spanking and accidentally snap your spinal cord.
Both of the neighbors are selling the house. Nobody wants to live next to her.
Hold hands, Dewey. I'm not holding hands.
Come on, hold hands, please.
No, you're in the first grade. You're too big for that. And it's totally unfair. Everyone acts like Francis is just this big troublemaker, and he's not.
Dad, I know what you're gonna say, and believe me, I totally agree with you. There is no excuse for what I did. It was idiotic, immature, totally reckless, and I'm really sorry. I'm hoping against hope that you will give me another chance, which I admit I don't deserve.
Oh, my
You could just
Jesus.
find it in your heart to forgive me. I know I could earn your trust back.
No.
It's not like it was even our car.
Not like it was even our car.
If you pick 3, you get a pass for the next 2 weeks. All right?
What the fuck?
That's your best value. Dave's back.
That's your best
He never
value?
answered anywhere.
Oh, my Jesus. What the hell?
Those of you finished with your tempera paints may bring your work up here and start on your charcoal still lifes. You may take 2 pieces of fruit only, and please be careful with them. Clean, and it even shows signs of actual technique. I have to say this is the high point of my day. How's that for sad?
You're just like a dick. Cool.
Are you okay? Yeah. I'm fine.
Malcolm,
What?
they need to see you in the office.
Okay.
I think
Yeah,
we
I'd
can
be the
work
kid
out.
that'd be like, yo,
Okay.
this jackass put paint in my chair.
You can look at this picture for 60 seconds, and I want you to tell me everything that's wrong with it, okay?
The man only has 4 fingers.
Right. But this time, I want you to take your time and really look at
The
it.
car's shadow's going the wrong way. The steering wheel's on the wrong side. There's no brake pedal. The words in the mirror should be
Holy
backwards. The guy
shit.
starts when it say 12 o'clock if he's looking at a sunset. And I have red paint on my ass. That's right, red paint all over my ass.
Wow, he's like super smart. I'm guessing this guy becomes like his best friend because like the episodes I've seen, they're like
These are
older.
good cookies.
Yeah,
Think,
they're good. Wait, I screwed up.
man, this guy's asthma is hardcore.
A frog.
Right? He has asthma.
I like how we never have to learn a lesson or anything.
Oh, this is how they're gonna connect.
Pound on everyone.
Man, with no TV, that's rough. Man, 3 boys though,
Saturday
4
morning's
boys.
the only thing my family does better than anyone else.
Damn.
She's just all right, just
Boys, you keep this house clean till your dad comes home.
boobs out. Cool. Is
Two of
this-
you can have slices of pizza for.
But listen, they only gave me like 3 minutes here, so would you put the special prosecutor on?
Mom, it's Francis.
Special prosecutor.
I have to go. I'm late for work. I'll call you later.
Okay, thanks, Mom.
What the fuck's
I love
happening in
you.
the background? Butt munch.
Shut up. Make me. Here, I'll make you right now.
Oh my god. Oh shit.
You better not be fighting in there, Reese. Malcolm.
Oh my god, this is the worst. I could never.
I said you better not be fighting and.
Why is the little one just
I'm
free?
here because I think that there is a tremendous opportunity for could you, maybe put a top on?
There's something we have to talk
Damn,
about.
they scarfed it down. That's why they act just like the dad.
I thought we weren't going to mention Aunt Helen until after the biopsy.
It's not that. It's about Malcolm.
I didn't do it. Yes, he did. I saw him.
Oh my god, you're
Teacher
a
from
dick.
school came by and she ran some tests with Malcolm. He has an IQ of 165. They have advanced textbooks and devoted teachers and all sorts of good things they don't want to waste on normal kids. You start on Monday.
You want to put him in the Krellboyne class? Mom, no. I don't want to.
What are you talking about? Of course you want to.
No, I want to stay in my own class. I don't want to be a Krellboyne.
Malcolm, calm down.
But it isn't fair.
That's right. It isn't fair. It's the first time anyone in this family has ever been given an edge, and you are not going to waste it.
I respect that.
Honey?
Look, honey. Malcolm, you see,
You got nothing.
for crying out loud, how come there's never any iced tea in this pitcher?
Peloponnesian War, which I know you are all going to love.
Maybe he'll
Malcolm,
like this class.
are you okay?
What the hell's happening?
Yeah. Fine.
All right. Excuse me.
Oh, sure. You're okay because it doesn't make any difference to you. You've always been a freak. I used to be
Wow.
normal. Wait, who just said that?
Damn.
You're gonna take that the wrong way, aren't you?
There's only one way to
You-
take that.
Suck.
Is that why he hangs out with that kid? So nobody else wants to be next to him because he's smart.
Stevie? What? Look, I don't care anymore. I just don't care, Spath, okay? All you ever do is make everybody miserable, except for you little monkey slaves over there. Who, by the way, only pretend to like you. They hate you as much as everyone else does. And you're just too busy being mean and stupid to ever figure it out.
Oh my god, you're about to
I
get your
keep
ass.
trying to run, but my legs won't work. Mom was right. They are important.
Take this beating like a man.
Friends, you won't mind sharing his wheelchair.
Really? Is something good gonna happen? Oh shit. Oh snap! You got him first. Oh, run! Oh damn! Like you said, something good was gonna happen. Oh shit! He barely touched him.
Dude, you're a cripple.
Oh, what
I didn't mean to. I wasn't trying.
the? My man.
Sorry.
My man still did like a professional wrestler. Oh, that's awesome. Oh, that's amazing.
Malcolm! My captain to go to special class. I can make it work out, right?
Who's calling you?
Malcolm! Not
That's your
now.
brother?
Or my family.
Is he
We're not
under
the
you? Are you
greatest
sitting
family
on
in the
him?
world, but we could get better. I mean, it's not impossible.
Malcolm,
What?
can I get out?
Oh my
No, stop
jeez.
asking. So basically,
He said stop
I think
asking.
everything's gonna be okay.
All right. Well, that was episode number 1. So when it comes to these things, I always had to like figure out like the job of a pilot is to essentially grab your attention enough so that you want to keep watching the next episode. And I think that this introduced us to an interesting family, I'll say the least. I mean, I don't know how you describe the family, but they are an interesting group of people. So using my scale for a pretty good pilot, and this is a great pilot, for a pretty decent pilot, I give it a 7. And I think this was pretty decent. It was a 7. Not too many funny moments, which for comedy, you want like the hardcore funny. But I dig the mom and the dad because they're so out there and weird. The Malcolm character, usually it's very old school, the voiceover stuff that you don't see that too often anymore in comedies. I mean, because like even like The Office, they do the camera on them, but this is like the old school Saved by the Bell thing where he talks to the camera and nobody else could hear him. So, but yeah, I thought it was a pretty good episode. Like I said, it would have gotten a higher score if it had more funny, but I can see how the just out there weirdness of the family is going to be where the comedy comes from. So it's going to be about if you like that or not. But man, like the mom's life must be miserable as hell. She's got 5 boys. Dear God. Because of the husband and the older son. Yeah, this is just weird. What is this? What is this? Could you imagine how crazy your family must be to be like, hey, yeah, we're going to shave your father butt naked in the mornings while everybody eats breakfast. Like he is butt naked, just schlong all out there while they're around. There was like a running joke where the mom didn't have enough for 3 boys. So she was like, 2 of you can have this and the third one can have some random thing. Let's see. So we kind of go there. I thought this was a cool touch. Like they didn't even harp on this, but you see her with the realtor stuff, clearly selling the house. And then when they're walking, the next door, the other house on the other side is selling it too, just because this family sucks. I mean, like the boys constantly fighting, all that stuff. Man, that must be awful, awful, awful shit. We meet these guys. We meet Francis, they called him, right? The brother. And he's in military school. Kind of like the troublemaker. Well, they're all troublemakers, but he's kind of like the main troublemaker. He does crazy shit. I mean, here he's clearly slept with somebody in his parents' bed, burned a random stranger's car, was arrested for doing something, and he was sent to military school. Then we meet the bully. The bully, old school bully style stuff. Doesn't really work nowadays, the bullies like that. So, yeah, very much this time period. Then we have Malcolm. We start to learn a bit about him. He's very gifted. And pretty much everything. I mean, he painted well. He has a great memory. The bully fucks with him because the one girl apparently complimented Malcolm and it was a no-no. Also, I thought Malcolm was like older. Like he's really young here. I thought he was like way older. I thought he was like in high school. This is like a middle schooler. Not even, this is elementary school. Man, I thought this is like a 5th grader. I thought Malcolm was like, I don't know, 9th grade. So, I mean, that's my mistake there. I didn't know that. But yeah, we see him have like photographic memory. We meet this guy, can't remember his name. But yeah, he's the special needs kid who has very hardcore asthma, in a wheelchair, doesn't have a TV. I'm guessing his mom is gonna be keeps him very sheltered. And he has a cool ass comic book collection, which is awesome. And that's how him and Malcolm are gonna bond, along with them being in the same class because he's gifted as well. Then the mom just walks around. Do you guys? Maybe I come from a very different kind of family, but like my mom would never walk around like that. It's just it would be very awkward for everybody. I guess you are where you're raised, and if she's just made it normal for the kids, then it is what it is. But yeah, the fighting. Oh yeah, this is the brother calls. Weird ass thing in the background. He needs money. The boys are fighting, being dumbasses. The neighbor or like the guidance counselor or teacher or whatever shows up, and yeah, it's just mayhem in the household. Boobs all out, just hanging there. We find out that the way that they eat, man, they scarf it down. Say no, like they just scarf it down and then leave. Look, look at all this sloppiness, and then she's drinking tea or coffee or whatever this is. Just what it is. All right, then we find out, Malcolm's gonna be in a special class, but like a good kind of special. Like he's ahead, he's gonna get special books. Malcolm doesn't want to do it. The mom makes a good point though, because she says, what did she say? She says, this is the first time anyone in our family has gotten a heads up, and Malcolm doesn't want to take it. Like we're getting ahead of, like, we're being given something. Nonetheless, that class is, people get bullied from that class, so he doesn't want to do it. The dad is useless. Very interesting to see Bryan Cranston in this kind of role, just because I only know him from Breaking Bad and a couple of other movies. The mom makes Malcolm feel better. Then we have this situation with the class, random kids looking. And then we have Malcolm, nobody wanted to be next to him because he's a smart kid. Okay. Malcolm decides to go over here. The one kid shoots a milk carton at him. Malcolm decides to talk shit. He has no fear anymore. He's like, my life sucks anyway. The kid tries to punch him, misses, and I like this. I want to see this little moment here, because he hits him with the pudding. I want to see this. Yeah, this thing. Look at this. He even stops himself. And I love his wrestling move right here. Look, like a wrestler.
Dude, you're a cripple.
That's stupid. I love it. But yeah, then we have this whole thing. Everybody kind of rallying around Malcolm. Yes, Malcolm, you stood up, but he had the cripple with all. You're the hero. And yeah, that's the episode. Like I said, a pretty solid start. Like I said, the job of a first episode is to kind of hook you with the premise. A great pilot hooks you with the premise, hits you with the emotion, hits you with everything right out the gate, intrigue, all of it. For a comedy pilot though, you have to really hit with the comedy. And I'm the type that, like, the awkward stuff is just awkward to me, and it's good to watch, but it's not like I'm gonna chuckle or laugh or anything. I'm just gonna be like weirded out by it. So, but I enjoyed the pilot. Hopefully you guys did as well. If you did, make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Link in the description will take you over to Patreon, where you can get the episodes early, full, uncut, unedited, all that good stuff. Yeah, if you don't want them there, you can wait till they come here. Hopefully you guys enjoy that, and I'm gonna get out of here and talk to you guys later.